Friends, in this video for ithought advisory, I'm going to talk to you on the topic, is it time to build a multi-asset portfolio? I know most of you have been very equity favoring in the last 2 years. Recency bias also helped most of us to think that equity is the only asset class to bet upon. It is this bias which kept a lot of people away from buying into gold. Most people thought that gold would not do well, and the post-COVID rally in cryptocurrencies, which spooked the prospects of gold, only added to that conviction. But that conviction has proved to be short-lived, and gold did exceptionally well in 2022. Today, the same negativity or disaffection is seen in debt investing. Most Indian investors think it's not worth looking at debt investments. They think the returns are too less to excite them. They also believe that these returns make it uninteresting and not worthwhile to bet on debt. And their preference to equity is only an extension of this belief, because they don't like debt or the prospects of debt or the returns which they believe debt will give them. They prefer equity. It's not a conviction in one asset class, but it's the dislike for another asset class which they are turning into conviction or preference for one asset class. It's very difficult for such conviction to succeed, because the conviction itself is not based on the belief in that asset class. Traditional debt investors coming to equity are only chasing returns, and doing that now may not be a bright idea. So, I believe it is time for investors who are traditional debt investors, who came completely into equity investing, ignoring debt, to gradually go back and build their debt portfolio in this calendar year. 2023 will be the year of multi-asset investing. Why do I say that? Because only if you have a reasonably decent balance among asset classes, you have a fair chance of beating inflation. Because if equity corrects, valuations in companies moderate, and you also see the earnings growth slowing, then equity asset valuations may actually go down in the interim before they again go up. That risk is real. We don't know what will happen. So, betting only on equity would not be the best thing for an investor to do. What can he do instead? He can build a multi-asset approach. So, you have equity on the one side, you have gold, you have a little bit of global investments, and you also have debt. And you build these step by step, layer by layer, maintaining a nice balance which is healthy between these asset classes. This is what I mean by asking you to adopt a multi-asset investing approach. Every investor can do this, and the balance would depend upon your life circumstances, what you want out of your investments, how long you are willing to wait, and what your risk appetite is. Whatever may be your risk appetite and gestation, whatever may be your return expectations, it still makes a lot of sense to transition from single asset bias towards a more balanced multi-asset allocation. Thank you for watching this video.